Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostwick. We're taking a look at the loop of radar over the past 2 hours, and we can see that for the most part, we had a few showers and storms earlier, but since then they've mostly kind of started to wind down a little bit, although we still have a few showers and storms out there around Leesville and in the Lakes region, as well as around Conroe and out that region, and also just west of Lafayette and Acadia Parish, we still have some showers and storms going on. And actually a little bit to our east as well of Lafayette. So there's still a little bit of activity out there, but overall it's kind of winding down, and it should continue to wind down as we get later into the evening. Temperatures are running right now in the around 90-degree range in most areas. Still a few mid to upper 90s out there a little bit, but it's starting to cool down, and where there's showers, it's even cooler. Like Lake Jackson right now and Newton are both 80, so there are some areas that are getting a little bit cooler due to all the showers. And satellite radar shows over the past 3 hours that we've had a few showers and storms develop over the afternoon, but they're starting to eventually wind down as we get later into the evening hours as we lose that instability. Futurecast is showing that overnight we don't expect a whole lot to develop, but we could have a few showers and storms start to redevelop by morning. So right now we think that coverage should be probably around 50% for the most part, but we are going to keep those chances around just so in case you might have a shower or two that you have to dodge in the afternoon hours. Atmospheric moisture is showing that we should have plenty of moisture to deal with over the next few days to at least include the chance of rain every day, especially for Saturday. That was a lot of pink there. Sunday it starts to dry out a little bit, and on Monday it's looking pretty dry for many areas, but as we see those blues and pinks still kind of linger around, we're going to keep the chance of rain still in the forecast every day. Now, development over that region in the Gulf that we talked about yesterday has actually decreased on chances. It's not very organized at all. In fact, we think it'll probably just remain a wave. And if anything, it'll just bring some moisture over to Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana, which many people might welcome. And even South Texas might get some rain out of this as well going forward. So I'm sure that they would appreciate a little bit of rain to help with the heat and the dryness that some areas have been having. Now, Tropical Storm Erin on the last advisory shows that it's upgraded now to 50 miles an hour, and it's expected to continue to move to the west-northwest over the course of several days. And by Monday, it's going to be positioned just to the northeast of the Bahamas as a Category 3 hurricane. Fortunately, it's no threat to the Gulf as far as we can tell, because there won't be any opportunity for the storm to turn to the west. We do believe this storm will not be a threat going forward. However, the eastern seaboard may have to still pay attention to the storm depending on just exactly how close it gets to the mainland. But for us, it doesn't appear to be a threat. Now, the Saharan dust, as far as we can tell, we do have a little bit that tries to sneak in a little bit into South Texas, but kind of dissipates as it moves inland. And this storm is going to have to deal with a little bit of dust, but the further west it moves, it starts to get more and more away from the main plume of dust to its east, which should allow it to intensify as it gets closer to the Bahamas region. But locally here, lows tonight are going to be in the low to mid 70s, around 80 at the beach. Highs tomorrow are looking like they're going to be in the low to mid 90s in general. And in our 7-day outlook, it calls for a 50% chance of showers and storms for tomorrow. And then on Saturday, the chance of rain should go up to 60%. That's going to be our best day of rain. And then we start to dry out a little bit, but look at those temperatures starting Sunday into Tuesday, pretty hot. So it's going to start warming up a bit with those north to northwest winds. That is actually in association a little bit to do with Erin to our east that we're expecting. So we should have hotter temperatures. And for Southwest Louisiana, it might be even a little bit hotter for you, although we could see some showers and storms still in the forecast, so we'll have to keep an eye on that going forward. But overall, there will be a chance of showers and storms every day. Be sure to like and subscribe to our Facebook page and follow our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX. A shout out to our sponsor, Modern, for this video. All right, everyone, have a good evening. We'll see you again tomorrow.